Hello Power Rangers Megaforce fans, and welcome back to Toku Topics. Today we have a lot of stuff going on here because cards. Tons and tons of cards, as you can see here. We have a very exciting video actually because basically on the channel, and I've talked about this every time, I've been doing these videos somewhat recently where I've been tracking down older Megaforce cards to fill out my card binder right here of the action card game stuff, which pretty much means buying every random Megaforce toy that ever came out. And this is what happened at Power Morphicon. So there are two things here that I'm focusing on primarily. Not this actually. I did not get this at Morphicon. I've had this for like 3 years or something like that. And ironically, this is the only Gosei Morpher that I have that has batteries in it right now. The other Gosei Morpher does not. So we're going to use this one today, the very nice fancy one. But basically, I got this at Morphicon and this at Morphicon, and we're going to show off all the cards that came with it. So the first thing that I bought, which was an actual Megaforce toy, was this thing, which I think is like the Ultra Mode. I'm trying to think of what they exactly called it. It was like the Dragon Armor, Ultra Mode Armor. I mean, you know what it is. It looks like the dragon that is on Ultra Megaforce Red's chest. But basically, this was $15 at a booth at Power Morphicon, and I figured that's fine. You know, I probably wouldn't be able to find it for much cheaper than that. I don't remember at all what this retailed for. It might even have been more than 10 years ago. I'm really not quite sure. But I do like the sculpting on it, and it could be a cool little neat thing to like put up on my wall or something like that. It does have an action feature where you click this and the mouth opens. Now there are some little, I think, LEDs or little lights, I think something in the eyes, because it's like a kind of translucent plastic there. But there's supposed to be sounds and lights, but this thing is long dead. As you can see, it's in the on position, and I know that the batteries that are in there have exploded, and I don't really want to deal with it, to be honest with you. Or if they haven't exploded, they're definitely dead. So, you know, there's that. So this was new, by the way. It was sealed in its box, but I destroyed the box to fit this into my suitcase because it was such a cumbersome box. But we can kind of just have this be sort of a backdrop, I suppose, for this Megaforce video today, because, you know, it's Megaforce related. But of course, why did I buy it? For this. So this is promo card number 107. So of course it is the Ultra, or the Red Ultra Megaforce Ranger. They always would swap around how they would name these things. Sometimes it was like Ultra Megaforce Red, sometimes it's Red Ultra Megaforce. It doesn't really matter, but this is the exclusive promo card that came with the toy. So we're just gonna move everything out of the way a little bit more so we can actually fit it into the card binder, which, yeah, there's not a ton of space here. I don't want to crush the Gosei Morpher. Let's put that over there, and we're knocking stuff over. So here we go, because we're gonna need this binder open for a little bit of time today for sure. So jumping over to the promo cards, they are around here. So promo 107. So let's see. Looks like it's gonna slot in, and you can't see this whatsoever. It looks like it's gonna slot in on this page, right next to this Megaforce Black card from the little minifigure things we took a look at. So actually, some of the more recent stuff that I've been getting has been going into this page, which is kind of weird, because one of these cards I'm pretty confident is the one that came with that Morphin vehicle I took a look at recently. And then I got that Megaforce Black only somewhat recently as well. So promo 107 is firmly in its spot. And we can move on to the very, very exciting part of this video, which I suppose we don't technically need the binder for, kind of. So I'll just move this out of the way a little bit, because I'm sure you're wondering what is going on here. So basically, my buddy Adam, you probably know him on Twitter as Little Adam87, he reached out to me. There was a bunch of tweets going on in like late July, early August, where I was talking about the action card game. And there is a whole set from Europe that's really, really hard to find. That being set 5 of the card game, which was going to have all of the remaining sounds from the Gosei Morpher get cards that just hadn't been released before. But that set just got canceled. It was supposed to have Super Megaforce and stuff in there, and it just never ended up happening, unfortunately. However, kind of, it released in the European Union. I think maybe it might have just been like a France. I don't even know exactly what was going on with that set. But they are very hard to find. They're hard to search for, they're hard to find. But basically, Adam bought a bunch of these packs of them like years ago, and he had a ton of extras. And so he reached out and was like, I can bring them to Morphicon and we can, have some kind of deal and buy them off of him. And that's exactly what I did. So he let me have these for, what was it, 80 that I paid him, which I figured was pretty good just because of how rare these are. Now, as you can already see on this top here, also thanks to him for this very, very nice little case to store them in. Super, super helpful since I don't have any more card pages in here and I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to be organizing these cards. I might try to just put, like, as you can see here, it says 180E. I might try to put like that with 180, because I'm pretty sure that is just the original Mighty Morphin White card from Series 1. But as you can already maybe tell from the beginning here, this is a different kind of that card because originally that was a super rare, which meant it was just like a silvery kind of holofoil to it. And now it is an ultra rare because it has the filled in star, or is that how the ultra rares worked? Or at least it has like the gold foil. And also is, as you can see, this has a new like design kind of, or sort of like less of a design, I suppose, than the irregular cards, because this, for whatever reason, the European cards didn't have any of the card game stuff down there, and it just kind of removed weird parts, like it didn't put Ranger there, but it still left a little like shape for it. It didn't say the season name, and it just says Mighty Morphin. It didn't even name the card Mighty Morphin White. But since I keep moving it back and forth from the camera and it's making it come in and out of focus, I'm going to go ahead and take the case off. Take all of these cards out. I have absolutely no idea how many cards are actually in here. Card 80 was Mighty Morphin White, and as you can see, I'll go ahead and just take the card out. So Mighty Morphin White, it was a like nice silvery sort of holofoil to it because it was a super rare. It did not have the star filled in, but in this European set, it was upgraded to an ultra rare. Same artwork, everything like that, except for the background, because the ultra rares did have that kind of textured gold holofoil to it. So just kind of a weird, interesting thing that they decided to change the rarity of the card a little bit. So that's, like I said, one of those cool things that just makes that European set, worth tracking down if you're a hardcore fan of these cards like I am. As for how I'm going to track down the rest of these, because this is not a full set, although I don't think there's really any duplicates in here or anything like that, but as for how I'm going to get the rest, I have absolutely no idea. If anybody watching this has extra packs of these or has a full set of these or whatever it may be and is willing to part with them or work out some kind of deal, 100% would be down for that because I would love to try to complete this set somehow. I don't even know the master list of this set in particular, so I'm not sure if they released every single card from Series 1 through 5 in that card set, or I know that they were trying to advertise the card, or this particular set, being that it can unlock every single sound in the Gosei Morpher, which I believe is 175 or 180 sounds, something like that in this toy. So it's possible that like this is the only Mighty Morphin White card in this series, which I guess is Series 5. It's kind of strange, but so like I don't know if like they didn't reprint any of the other Mighty Morphin Whites and this was the only one that they chose or whatever it may be. So that's another thing I gotta try to figure out. But obviously the backs also look the exact same. I figured I should probably mention that. And now I'm going to go through every single one of these cards and showcase them off real quick because this is going to take a minute. So I'm not going to take too long on each card, but we'll just kind of look at them all. And I'm going to sort this out by, actually probably by series, just to kind of have it be a little bit more, organized since this is all just one big pile. I also don't think they re-released any promo cards. I think it was just the cards from Series 1 through 5. So right here from Series 2, we have RPM Silver, which just says RPM. It's still so strange that they just decided to put the season name there. But they did upgrade this card. This was not a foil card of any kind originally, so that is pretty interesting that they did that. I think they did the same thing here with Solaris. I do believe that he was also just a regular card before. So that's 2 cards from Series 2. This I'm pretty sure was already a foil. This is going to be very similar to the card before in the original set. I think also every team card I think was also a foil of some kind, either Ultra or Super. But that's from Series 3 with RPM. Jungle Fury's team card. So lots of foils in this set. This one I think was actually downgraded. Maybe. Wait, no. I was thinking of the Series 2 card that was at Ultra Rare. No, but the one from Series 3 I don't actually think was a rare of any kind. So, Series 3. Series 3 once again. SPD Rangers. Triassic mode. Dino Thunder. Oh man, that plane's flying by again. Ninja Storm. I'm just kind of like doing this so I can make sure that they are a foil. Although I'm pretty sure like almost every card in here is a foil, or a lot of them are. So there's that. So this one retained its ultra rare status, the Zeo card, because I do remember that being ultra rare in Series 3. This one I think was also a super rare in Series 3. It might have been ultra. This one I'm pretty confident was not a rare of any kind. Well, I mean, it could have been. I know that they have, like, one of the card distinctions was just rare, but super rare and ultra rare were the ones that were foil. So there's that. So we have our first Series 4 one here, so Series 1, 2, 3, 4. But of course we're really looking for those Series 5 ones, which I know I don't have a ton of the Series 5 ones in here. I have some. Oh, that's 2 of these ones. I didn't even realize. I thought most of the duplicates were out of here. But that's fine. Here's the Legend Mode Mystic Rangers. Like that one a lot. Wild Force Rangers. Don't think this one was on ultra rare before, the Lightspeed Rangers. But I love those team cards a lot. Zeo. Wow, that's funny. Do you remember this card? Oh, wow. If you guys watched my last card video, this was the final card from Series 1 through 4 that I had tracked down. It took me 10 years to do it. It was an ultra rare from Series 4. And here it just is in this pile of European cards. Still with the same card number, but downgraded to a super rare. That's really funny that that's just here. I like that a lot. Oh, finally. Finally, we have one that is exclusive to this set. So this card never got released before. It was the White Mystic Ranger. Very pretty as a holofoil. I think that works really well with her whole snow motif. But as you can see, this would have been Series 5 card 46. And, you know, it never got released any other way. So any of the Series 5 cards I'm going to go ahead and show off in the Morpher. Just to prove to you that these do work the way that they, you know, should anyway. I mean, regardless of the European cards, American cards, the Ghost Morpher can read them. Oh, that's so awesome. I also haven't put a card on the Ghost Morpher in forever. Ooh. So I want to make sure I put those Series 5 cards off to the side so that nothing happens to them. Oh, that's a promo card. So there was promo cards in this set. Promo card 20 or 12. I'm not sure where this actually released from. I think, do I have that card in its original promo state? It's funny, I do have one promo card, which I can try to show off the best I can. Do I have that card? I don't have that card. It would go right here in this corner. My Rock card from his basic figure, because somehow I have the European version of his basic figure, has promo 67. So I don't actually have a US version of Rock's figure card, which is something I do need to track down. So I want to say, I'm trying to think of what toy would have come with card 12. I don't remember, but I'll have to track it down for its regular version. But that's very interesting that there are some promos in here. Especially because if they... Oh, wow, there's another one. This one I do have, absolutely have. There's like a little weird mark on it, though. It's not even on the card. Like, it's not like a thing on the card. It's just printed on there. It's not like that in the original one. That's very bizarre. Oh yeah, we have a whole stack of promos here, so I completely lied about that. So I'm curious, is this the only Megaforce Red card in this set? Same thing with Ghost Say Great, or... Very interested in kind of the logistics behind this set's existence, but this is promo 18 in the European cards, which this is the one that came, it's the change card that came with the Ghost Morpher. We have Ultra Megaforce Red, which came with, I want to say this is the one that came with the... Did this come with his figure or something like that? And then the change cards came with something else for the Ultra modes? I don't remember exactly how that worked. But that's a Megaforce Red Ultra mode. This one, oh, nice that this one's here. This is from set 1. It was one of the weapon summoning cards. This was set 1. This was a rare before. Or wait. See, I'm getting it all mixed up. I could just keep checking, but there is the Samurai Megazord. We have the Sea Brothers from set 1. RPM Red from set 1. RPM Yellow. Green. And Black from set 1. So these are organized to an extent. Mighty Morphin Red from set 1, Mighty Morphin Blue from set 1, Mighty Morphin Black from set 1, Mighty Morphin Yellow from set 1, Mighty Morphin Pink from set 1, the Dragon from set 1, which I think this is one of the ones, or I'm pretty confident it's one of the ones that was in the original starter pack for set 1, where you would guaranteed a certain amount of cards that were always going to be the same, like 30 cards or whatever. So that's interesting that one of these appeared. We have Megaforce Pink from Series 2, Megaforce Yellow from Series 2. I have like 100 of this card in particular, by the way. I pulled that card a ton of times back in the day. We have Lightspeed Blue, Yellow, or I saw yellow and then I said yellow, so we have blue, green, yellow, RPMs, or this is High Octane Megazord from set 2. We have SPD Green from set 2, SPD Yellow from set 2, In Space Black from set 2, In Space Blue, In Space Yellow, In Space Pink, and we had In Space Silver from the set 3 there. We have Samurai's Lion Zord from set 2 as well. The Mystic Megazord, is that what it's called? No, the Titan Megazord is what this is called, from set 2. Legend Mode of Red, Green, nobody else I think maybe? Yeah, Red and Green from set 2. Lost Galaxy Red, Blue, Green, Pink, and Yellow from set 2. So very, very nice. So it is seemingly in the favor of this just being every card that could unlock sounds in the Ghost Morpher. So this could be a pretty complete-ish set of this European set, but I gotta look into more research on that. But we have Jungle Fury Red, Blue, and Yellow from Series 3, as well as the Wolf Ranger from Series 3, the Rhino Ranger from Series 3. Okay, that breaks the theory, because I know that there's another Rhino Ranger in this stack of cards. I've seen it already. Jungle Pride, Dino Thunder Yellow, Blue, Red, Black, and White. So yeah, we got the whole crew there. And they still retained the whole like Villain Ranger kind of motif cards, or the special ones that were like 2 different types of cards, but they just don't, show that distinction, which is just so strange. Thunder Source, Ninja Storm Red, Blue, and Yellow, and Thunder, or Crimson and Navy Thunder. So very good there. Storm Megazord, Wild Force Red, Blue, Black, Yellow, and White. That's our second Lightspeed Red, correct? Yes. But we have Magna Defender, which I think is going to complete all of the different Lost Galaxy Rangers. And we have Red, Green, Blue. I love these kind of cards, by the way, the whole pattern of the O-Ranger Zords back there. But Red, Green, Blue, Yellow, Pink. So that completes Zeo. We have a ton of Series 3 cards in this, because like every card I look at, it's just like, oh, that's another Series 3. So interesting how that worked out. Samurai Gold from Series 3, and then we have, is this all the super modes? Yes, and I know we had a super mode Red earlier on in set 4 or something like that. Or those are the promos, so set 4 is in there somewhere. But these ones came out in that starter pack as well, just like the Megaforce spread, or that one actually, the Dragon Guard. But this was in the starter set of Series 3, because Series 1 and Series 3 had starter sets that were guaranteed a particular set of cards. And then we have, oh, these are some of my favorite of the Shinkenger Samurai ones, so I'm happy that these are the ones that they picked for this. So we have Red, Blue, Yellow. See, I keep like seeing yellow and I say it early. Red, Blue, Pink, Green, and Yellow. So that is the entirety of the Samurai team. And I know we had Gold momentarily ago, so that's all of them. I think we had a Lauren card in here somewhere. We have Ultra Megaforce Pink, Megaforce Black, Ultra Megaforce Yellow, Megaforce Blue, go say Grand Megazord, and then finally another series that is not 3. We just kind of got into this whole groove of Series 3 forever. So we have Ultra Megaforce Red from Series 4, Ultra Megaforce Blue from Series 4, Ultra Megaforce Black from Series 4. So interesting that they chose some of the Ultra females actually from Series 3, and then the guys got Series 4 for the Ultra modes. Very interesting there. We have the Jungle Master modes for Jungle Fury Red, Blue, and Yellow from Series 4. And now we have the Overdrive Rangers from Series 4, so Red, Blue, Black, Yellow, Pink, Silver, and Sentinel Knight. So that's the whole team, all 7 of the Overdrive Rangers. Then we have the Drive Max Megazord, one of my all-time favorites. And we have the other Mystics from Series 4. Oh yeah, I guess the other Mystics weren't in Series 2. I forgot about that. They did split them up, which was very weird. But we have Blue, Yellow, and Pink. Ooh, we have Wolf Warrior. This one got downgraded, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident of that this one was a rare in Series 4. because that's the kind of card that they would definitely have made a rare. And then we have SPD Red from Series 4, the Delta Squad from Series 4, Lunar Wolf from Series 4, Wild Force Megazord from Series 4, Lightspeed Pink, In Space Red, Astro Megazord, Turbo Red, Turbo Blue, Turbo Green, Turbo Yellow, Turbo Pink, Blue Centurion. Oh, Alien Rangers now too. Red, blue, black, yellow, and white. And now we get to the very exciting ones. So that is the end of that. So it looks like Series 3 very much reigned supreme here. A couple of promos. We've already seen one Series 5. The rest, I'm pretty sure, I think all of these are Series 5 cards, unreleased Series 5 cards. And we have Series 1, which had a good amount. Series 2, but Series 3 and 4 unparalleled. So here are a bunch of cards that never got released from Series 5. So we have the Rhino Ranger appeared here as well, which looks really cool. I think that's supposed to be, I'm assuming that's his Zord kind of back there. It almost looks like the head of like Tommy's Brachio from Dino Thunder or something, but very cool back there. So this would have been promo, Series 5, number 35. So we can go ahead and show that off in the Go Say More for any of the unreleased ones. I figured why not. And then we also got the Defender Vests as well. So Defender Vest Blue, which would have been number 36 from Overdrive. Defender Vest Black, which would have been 37 from Overdrive. And then we just would have had a regular Overdrive Yellow and Pink. I'm pretty confident that the other Overdrive Rangers, or Red at least, would have had a Defender Vest one. Oh wait, he already got that in Series 4, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he did actually, now that I think of it. But here is Overdrive Yellow's unreleased card. Summon Zord? Wait, that can't be right. Why did it say that? There we go. Interesting, so it did read it as Overdrive Yellow Power Up, but I don't think the girls ever used the Defender Vest in Overdrive. I think they did in Bokenger, but there's no Defender Vest on the card. So that's very interesting. I mean, it does match the kind of whole like design that they have for these Defender Vest cards, but still. I'm sure you can guess what the other ones are going to say. Alright, so there is that, but we still have some more Series 5 cards from this stack to take a look at. Only a couple. We have the Lightspeed Megazord, which looks really, really cool, although I do wish that Lightspeed Red just wasn't on this card, because the focus is the Megazord. But for whatever reason, they just plopped him on there as well. But this would have been promo, or I keep saying promo, because like I see the E, and it makes me think of how the promos just have a P there, so like any of them that have letters. But this is not. This is Series 5, number 65, the Lightspeed Megazord, which I almost just bent because I almost rammed it into the Go Say Morpher. We have the Battleizer for Lost Galaxy Red, which is obviously just a screenshot from Lost Galaxy, but that works because there's not any Sentai card art or anything to take from these. But it does look cool enough. I do like it. And this would have been Series 5, number 67. Then we would have had the Defender Torazord. I got so tongue twisted there, but that would have been card number 72 in Series 5. And then finally we would have had the Turbo Megazord in Series 5 of card number 79. 79? So I'm pretty sure there are more Series 5 cards that I did not get in this little haul of stuff here. I can't think of a lot of them off the top of my head, but I will leave a link in the description below because the Wayback Machine does have archives of stuff from like Megaforce Cast, if you guys remember that website. that would have told you like every card that Series 5 was supposed to have. I think GreenRanger.com, John Green's website, also does have that as well. So I will leave a link to both of those in the description below so you can check out all the cards we would have had. But those Super Megaforce cards would have been really, really cool to get, but unfortunately, we never did. So here is the Triba Megazord card. But at least we have some way to get them, or some of them at least, in this set. Pretty sure that's the same card that the Lights of Orion mode would have had, although I don't think that ever actually got a card. Alright, and that will do it. So I'm trying to think like what other sounds would have actually been in Series 5 that we couldn't have already unlocked from something else besides like these, or at least most of these. Yeah, there's not a ton actually. So I know that basically some of the cards from Series 5 that didn't get released at all were like the Super Megaforce ones and probably some other random stuff. But that's pretty gonna do it for everything I have today, for sure. Here, as I keep hitting the Gosei Morpher, this video is all over the place, trying to make it work with space and audio with the planes flying by and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little look at the unreleased Series 5 or Series whatever they call this with all the reprints from the EU. I would love to find more of these cards if I ever can. Although, I mean, I think I probably got a pretty good amount of them here. As you saw, I only had like 1 or 2 cards that were duplicated in here. Something like that. So huge thanks to Adam for hooking me up with these at Power Morphicon. I think it gave me a good deal on them. I think that they are very helpful for my collection, especially the unreleased ones, even though it's just this tiny little stack of them. But this is really fun to take a look at. And also, of course, this dragon armor thing fills 1 more card into this binder. So of course I'm still on the lookout for plenty of different Megaforce items, plenty of different Megaforce cards that I would like to make videos on and everything in the future. There's also some cards I would like to actually create from scratch, since we have pictures of a ton of the cards that never got released. I would love to make them, because that's not too difficult to just kind of try to print out and fill some gaps in this binder and everything. But any card that got a release of any kind, I want to track down the actual release of that card. So until next time, you guys can check out a ton of other Megaforce card haul videos here on Toku Topics, and you can follow me on Twitter at LiveRangerKey or at LightningFigPR, and I'll see you all next time.